I'm just going to do a little bit more pruning. The idea is to leave a lot of leaves on this tree. This is the design I want for this tree, and something to look more full of leaves, more green stuff than the other design of boxwood that I had in the other video, which it has very little leaves. Well, earlier when I mentioned about the shortening of the branches, what do you mean by shortening? I mean probably just reduce the length of each branch down to a pair or two pair of leaves. Like this one, just I'm going to leave two pairs here. There's this branch in the back. It doesn't really need, doesn't do much. It's kind of long and skinny. It doesn't do much. I think I can live without it, so I'm gonna cut it short first. And see how it fits in. If it doesn't work, I just remove it entirely. Okay, almost done with the final pruning. As I mentioned before, I wanted this to be like a round top. So now I need to start to try to achieve that shape. Some kind of round top here. So which means the size has to be a little bit shorter than the center. So I'll work on that now. Okay, this is it. I believe this is the. I will stop here from pruning. The next thing is to do repotting. Of course, after the potting, I can do some more light pruning, and maybe later on we need to bend down some of the branches on the side so it look more rounder shape. I'll probably do that later when it's well established in the pot. Then I'll start doing use some weights or some wires to bend it down. And here, so you can see the amount of pruning that was done. We remove about 60% of all the leaves, I believe. I have quite a few bonsai pots to select from. Just want to take my pick. This one looks kind of big. Too deep. Kind of like this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one looks good. Okay, it's gonna be either this one, the black one, which is a little bit bigger, but the plant is gonna grow a little bit, so then it might just become perfect. Or this rectangular green one, which is probably the best fit for now for this size. But I'm gonna decide after I remove the pot and look at the roots. So for sure I know that this pot is this plant is severely root bound. I bet you there's only root here, almost no soil inside. So we have to remove as much root as possible and make space for some soil. So it will be some extremely heavy root pruning. I'm going to use the scissors to cut a little bit. Because it's just way too compact. So I need to make room. Looks very mean and cruel, but yeah, the point is to kind of damage it, and so that new roots will grow. So you try to cut the thick roots. Those are the ones that you really don't need. You want to keep the fine roots. So I'm just trying to make room for just open up space so more soil can fit in there, you know. Otherwise it's just pure roots. Okay, this is it. Now one more try with the pots. Or this one. Okay, I'm going to use the black pot. I prepared the mesh on the bottom and put some wire through the hole, ready to anchor the tree. The soil is just a mix of regular potting soil with some sand, perlite, and that's it. So I'm going to put the tree right in the center of the pot, and also a little bit toward the back, so I have some more space in the front to create some space. The root ball is very tight, so you want to make sure really that the soil get inside of the roots, fill up all the pockets and air spaces. So especially for this one, you want to make sure. Add more soil, compact it a little more, press it down on the edges. Need more. To water, I actually have a lot of fine soil on top, so I don't want to wash it away. I'm using this very fine mist to water it. And now we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my new Boxwood Bonsai. This plant has two interesting exposed roots that I kind of like. It might not fit the conventional bonsai, you know, radial roots kind of selection that people prefer, but I kind of like it. You know, it looks like the plant is walking, has two legs and is walking, so I'm gonna call it the walking bonsai, the walking Boxwood Bonsai. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this plant and some other plants that I'm working on. Thank you.